For letter B, there is no need to write the word equation. We are directly going to the symbols. H2, which is the hydrogen, when it reacts with fluorine, F2. And you will notice that I'm writing 2 here because both elements are diatomic element exactly in producing what or forming what? 2HF, which 2 hydrogen fluoride or 2 molecules of hydrochloric acid. That's how to transfer the word equation into symbol 1. Now I need you to concentrate what happened in letter C. In letter C it says the solid aluminum metal react with aqueous zinc chloride to produce solid zinc metal and aqueous aluminum chloride. So what is going to be produced is a reversible reaction. Let's find out. Aluminum, when it reacts with zinc chloride to produce aluminum chloride plus zinc. This is the equation or the word equation. We are going to translate the word equation into symbol equation and find out it's balanced or not. I need you to concentrate about the balancing here. How to balance this equation. Actually, that's a kind of complete balance and a very important part. Let's find out. We are going to write the symbols. Aluminum, it is Al. Zinc, it is Zn. Chlorine, it is Cl. That's the whole elements or the symbols of the element that we have in the reactant and also in the product. How these elements are going to act together? Well, actually, when zinc, which is divalent element, react with chlorine, which is monovalent, we have ZnCl2, which is zinc chloride. And there is no need to ask about why Cl here is 2. We know this answer before. That zinc is divalent, for that reason it needs 2 chlorine to enter the reaction with it. The problem here actually with Al, we need to put this in consideration actually. If I were you, I'll worry about aluminum valencies actually. Aluminum is trivalent, how it could react with monovalent and divalent element. Let's find out. Well, if we can say that when zinc reacts with chlorine, it's going to form ZnCl2 reacting with aluminum to perform AlCl. Of course, it's not balanced plus zinc. That is not balanced equation, definitely. We're going to balance the equation. How we are going to balance this? Find out. The atomic number for aluminum is 13, so the valency for such atom is positive 3. It means that the aluminum is going to donate or give 3 electrons in that reaction. To what? To the chlorine atom actually, but in that case we need how many chlorine atom in that reaction? If we said that that's 2 chlorine atom, if we said that we need 3 from where, we are going to bring an extra chlorine atom. Well, it means that we are going to raise the valency here or raise the coefficient number for zinc chloride, for having more chlorine atom. But actually, raising the coefficient number here is going to reduce more zinc in the reactant. You have to be careful. Let's find out. So, each aluminum atom needs to react with 3 chlorine atom because actually these 2 chlorine atom here is not enough for the 3 electrons gained or belongs to the aluminum. Aluminum have an extra electron here, need to donate that extra electron to another chlorine atom. So another chlorine atom will enter the reaction. But actually, after adding 2 here, and we didn't raise the coefficient number for zinc, but also the coefficient number for chlorine. In that case, we got 4 chlorine. 4 chlorine requires another aluminum atom to enter the reaction, but also another aluminum atom is going to donate 3 electrons. The 3 electrons need another or an extra chlorine atom. We are going to raise the coefficient number to equilibrate the number of the electrons will be lost here from the 2 aluminum. So each chlorine atom is going to gain 1 electron, and in that case we have 6 chlorine atom with these 2 aluminum atom. So we have to perform that 6 chlorine atom is going to enter the reaction. Each one is going to gain 1 electron from both aluminum atoms. And in that case, we have 6 chlorine atoms. What about the zinc? Well, actually, after adding another chlorine molecule, another Cl2, it is supposed that we have here 3 from zinc. Let's find out the numbers. 2Al, up till now, 6 chlorine and 3 from zinc. Let's write the chemical equation in a form of a balanced chemical equation. So, if I said 2Al, 2 aluminum atom is going to react with 3ZnCl2, 3 zinc chloride, that is going to produce 2 from AlCl3 plus 3Zn. Is it a balanced equation? Let's find out. We got 2 aluminum atom, 3 zinc atom, 3 zinc atoms, and we got here 6 chlorine atom, and also in the resultant we have 6 chlorine atoms. So in that case the equation is balanced. Yes, we can say the number of the atom here in the reactant equal the number of the atom here in the resultant. So in that case the equation could be described as it's a balanced equation. Now 6 atoms from chlorine, and the equation in that case could be described as it's a balanced equation. But there is an important part related to number 2, question number 2 and number 3 in the practice, but actually we are going to translate the letters or the symbols for the element here to the word equation. That is actually the question. In question 2 we can say, translate the following chemical equation into sentence: CS2 in a form of liquid plus 3O2 in a form of gas, 3 oxygen molecules in a form of gas, and reducing carbon dioxide gas and sulfur oxide. So writing the equation, we are just going to, yes, exactly, translate this word equation to be in a form of letter. Just the equation is going to produce carbon dioxide gas plus sulfur dioxide. Okay. Number 3, it says how the hydrogen is used as a rocket fuel, react violently with oxygen and producing gases nitrogen and water. He said write the balanced chemical equation. So the symbol or the chemical, the empirical formula for the hydrogen N2H4, the formula unit or the molecular formula for the hydrogen N2H4 in a form of a liquid, definitely it's a fuel. When it reacts violently with oxygen, it is going to produce the nitrogen gas with what? Let's find out. With water, H2O. So, if hydrogen reacts with oxygen gas, it is going to produce the nitrogen gas plus water. Well, we can say something. There was a movie talking about this, by the way. The movie was called Merchant. I think, yes, Merchant. It talks about a guy that trapped in a space shuttle in different planets. I think was Mars. I can't remember. And that guy or that scientist needs to prepare or to produce water by using the hydrogen in his space shuttle. And he did it, by the way. Using the hydrogen, when it reacts with oxygen, it is going to produce the nitrogen gas. We don't need nitrogen, but actually we are caring about the water molecule. Is it balanced? Let's find out. It is not balanced actually. We have to add 2 here to balance the equation. Why, mister? Let's find out. We got 2 nitrogen gas here and 2 nitrogen gas there. We have 4 hydrogen atom reacting with 2 oxygen atom. That is actually is going to produce 2 from water molecules. Count the number of the hydrogen atom here. It is 4. We got here 4 hydrogen atom, and the oxygen here is 2. The oxygen is 2 atom, but actually the oxygen in the reactant is 2. So the equation in that case could be described as a balanced equation. The equation in that case, balanced. And how we can describe such chemical reaction? We can say that when hydrogen react with oxygen gas, it forms nitrogen plus water molecule. In that case, we can prepare or produce water by reacting the hydrogen plus oxygen or O2. When the hydrogen reacts with oxygen gas, it is going to produce water molecules. So if you're trapped in the space shuttle in a different planet and you don't have water but you have hydrogen, you know what to do. Well, by the end of that part, we can say that we end the balancing chemical equation and we finish the practice in page 254 and 253. Next time we are going to use the molar mass in describing the chemical reaction. Well, actually, I'm going to teach you how to change from the amount with gram to a number of moles and vice versa. I'm going to give you a number of moles and I'll teach you how to change or convert the equation to a number of grams. It is going to be in the next session, inshallah. I hope that you enjoyed this session and see you next time.